What's up everyone, KitaSean here. So we're gonna go ahead and talk some Monster Strike because last night Monster Strike news happened and they announced a lot of crazy stuff. And of course, I'm pretty sure you guys can already tell by the title of the video as well as the thumbnail, Monster Strike will be collaborating with Sailor Moon Crystal. Now a lot of stuff was announced for this collab, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about that towards the end and talk about the stuff that they announced for the update 13.1 as well as the new transcendent monster and a lot more stuff. So let's go ahead and talk about that first, and then we'll talk about the Sailor Moon Crystal collab. So 13.1 will add in a new feature to the sorting ability feature, which allows you to sort your monsters by their ability. They didn't really explain too much about this, but they will release a video on it to show us how to do it. So look forward to that. It's supposed to be on their YouTube channel sooner or later. I don't know exactly when. And then they're also going to be adding in a better way to add a Appleberry to your drop monsters that you have ×2 maxed out. So as you guys know, if you have two of the same monster max luck, you can actually fuse them together to add on a slot for the berry. So there's going to be a better way to do that now, so that's actually pretty cool. And that's basically about it, honestly, when it comes to the UI. But there's also going to be extended bonuses for the Goal Sets quest, and also Armageddon, because it's been a year since Armageddon's release. They're gonna be adding in a new item that you can purchase from the item shop before you go to the quest, and it's gonna be an item that allows you to activate the guide up all the time. So that's actually a pretty cool item to use, because Armageddon, it's pretty annoying where to, you know, aim your monsters and get them in locations that are hard to get into. So that's definitely going to be a very useful item for Armageddon. So the monster that is going to be receiving a transcendent form is going to be Deneb, and Deneb is actually pretty useful now. So Deneb, as you guys probably already know, if not, he is a monster that has many different faces. I'm not even sure if this is his real face, but his evolution form was a male version, his ascension form was a female version. As you can see behind him, we have the evolution and the female ascension form behind, and a couple other faces. But let's go ahead and check out his abilities, strike shot and bump combo. So his abilities are anti-damage wall, Mao Slayer with gauge, anti-block. So the anti-damage wall and Mao Slayer were already on the evolution form, and the ascension form only had the damage wall. But now he gets a new ability, anti-block, making him very useful for these ongoing quests, because again, there are a lot of quests with blocks recently, and this allows them to go to Armageddon. I guess because it's been 1 year, they're like, we got to make a monster strong for Armageddon. So Deneb is going to be a really good monster against Armageddon, because the main gimmick in that quest is block, and plus he's a grass type. So this is pretty good, and not only that, he has that Mole Slayer. So yeah, Deneb is going to be a really strong monster for Armageddon. And not only that, his strike shot, you can actually use it in 4 turns, turns into Pierce type. And if you want to add on more damage, wait another 12 turns, so a total of 16 turns. So basically, you can spam the crap out of his strike shot, which is a really good thing. And you can just keep hitting all your allies to activate all those bump combos. So, and not only that, he can actually go through blocks, so that's actually really strong. So his bump combos are also new. His main bump combo is going to be Twin Reflecting Laser L4. This is actually a new bump combo, so we don't exactly know how this works just yet, but I'm assuming that it's going to reflect off of the walls and shoot again. But again, we have to wait until his gameplay video is uploaded onto the official YouTube channel for Monster Strike. And then his sub bump combo is going to be Explosion. So if you hit him, your allies will have their bump combos activate as well. So pretty good set of bump combos there. And again, this works very well with his anti-damage wall, anti-block, his pierce as well. So yeah, Deneb is gonna be a pretty strong monster as a Wood Slayer. I'm not exactly sure if I would throw him on top of the tier list in top 10 of Wood, but I think he will definitely help you out in Armageddon. So So now let's go ahead and talk about the Sailor Moon Crystal collab. Now we don't exactly have a release date yet, but it will definitely come out later this month. So definitely keep your eyes peeled out for that. But we'll be getting gacha, dungeon monsters of course. We'll be getting a free monster as long as we complete the mission, and a whole bunch of great stuff in this collab as well. So I want to talk about everything, but let's go ahead and talk about the gacha monsters first. So the first monster that they revealed is Sailor Mercury. Now she's going to be a water type monster that is a 5-star that will turn into a 6-star, and she is bounce, balance. Her ability is regen, Minesweeper M, gauge recovery, anti-block. Strike shot fires Mercury Aquamist in the direction that you point at, and then explodes and has a chance to cause defense down and delay. And her bump combo is what's surprised everyone. Power Field. Now Power Field is a bump combo that Kama-Eru, I'm pretty sure it's only Kama-Eru right now that has it, and it's basically really surprising because a water monster doesn't have this ability, and to think that they would give it to a collab monster is surprising as well. But looking at her strike shot, looking at her bump combo, as well as her ability, she's definitely a monster that is great for support. She can heal, she can pick up mines, she can give you power when you hit her because of Power Field. Her strike shot has a chance to cause defense and delay. Now kind of sucks that it's a chance, but still it's a really strong strike shot in my opinion. We just have to see how she really works. We need to see gameplay when they release it on the Monster Strike channel, but she's not looking bad at all. I definitely want to pick her up because I don't really have a lot of monsters that have, you know, that have that support role. So I definitely want to try and pick up Sailor Mercury. So the next monster that is a 5-6 star is going to be a light monster, and of course if it's light it has to be Sailor Venus. She's going to be a bounce type as well as a speed type. Her ability is anti-wind, Dark Slayer, with gauge, anti-warp, anti-magic circle, so 3 anti-ability. That's already strong enough right there. Her strike shot, speeds, and power up, and she fires Venus Love Me chain to the nearest enemy. Now I don't exactly know what this is. I mean it's definitely going to be a new strike shot in Monster Strike, so we don't know until we get to see a gameplay video of her. But her bump combo will also be enemy locked on shockwave 3, so not bad of a bump combo. The ability is really strong in my opinion. So there's a lot of dark dungeons that have, you know, magic circle, warps, so she's a Dark Slayer, so she's definitely be very useful on these dark dungeons. So yeah, I mean it depends on her strike shot in my opinion as well, but I think Sailor Venus is going to be a really strong monster depending on the dungeon that you go to. So I think she's going to be that monster that's going to be pretty limited on where she can go, but she's definitely going to be a strong monster for those quests though. So like any other collab in Monster Strike, the protagonist of the anime or video game that they collab with usually gets the treatment of having both evolution and ascension, and Sailor Moon will obviously get both of them. So let's go ahead and talk about the evolution form first. So Sailor Moon Evolution is going to be a 5-6 star dark monster in the gacha, and she's going to be a Pierce balance type, has the ability of anti-gravity barrier, anti-damage wall. She also has gauge recovery and strike shot reducer, so already strong in my book. I mean she's a dark type, so she can go to any quest. She's a Pierce type, the stronger version in my opinion. She also has the ability of anti-gravity barrier, anti-damage wall, 2 gimmicks that are basically everywhere in this game. And if you miss the gauge, it's okay because you have both of those anti-abilities up. I mean she's a support because she can recover, also has strike shot reducer to, you know, reduce the cooldown time on your strike shot. And her strike shot is speed and power up, and she also activates moon healing escalation. This strike shot will basically get rid of all the debuffs on your allies. That's including magic circle, so if one of your monsters is a chicken, you can recover them. And then this also gets rid of the enemy buffs, so her strike shot in my opinion is pretty strong. And her bump combo is the shield 4, so same thing as eschatology, my favorite bump combo right now in the game. So that's a really strong bump combo, that's a really strong ability to have, or abilities to have, and a strike shot to have as well. So Evolution Sailor Moon is pretty strong. So the Ascension form is going to be Princess Serenity. If you have never watched Sailor Moon, then this is basically a huge spoiler, but I won't explain her backstory. But the Ascension form is going to be a bounce type, a blast type, and ability is going to be super anti-warp, laser stop, gauge status recovery, counter slayer, strike shot speed, and power up uses the power of the moon to attack. So I'm assuming this is going to be some kind of new strike shot again, like every other collab monster, but I think this is going to have her speed around the map and then she'll shoot some kind of attack, but I'm not exactly sure, you know, if it's first contacted or if it's going to shoot a blast, who knows, but maybe she's a blast type, so I don't know. We have to wait until we see a gameplay video of it, but according to the spokesman Kawake in the live stream, he said that it does a lot of damage, so this is definitely something to look forward to. Her bump combo is going to be shield 4 again, and her sub bump combo is going to be round flash. So she has some pretty strong bump combos. Now it kind of sucks that she only has one anti ability, but she has laser stop, so anywhere you go that has lasers, she's going to definitely be your tank there. She has counter slayer, status recovery, so in a way she's also a support type. I think a lot of these monsters are support types for Sailor Moon, but we have to wait and see how strong she is when we see a gameplay video. But I mean, I'm already liking her ability. Like, she has super anti-warp. Her bump combo is what is appealing to me. I mean, I can't wait to see what her strike shot does. But I think both Ascension and Evolution are really strong, and if anything, I would want to try and pick up both of them. So basically 2 Sailor Moons would be awesome to pick up. So the 5-star gacha monsters for this collab is going to be Sailor Mars and Sailor Jupiter. Mars obviously going to be fire, Jupiter going to be wood, and at the same time I'm kind of sad and happy because I'm sad because Jupiter, who is my favorite Sailor Scout, is not a 6-star, but at the same time she's a 5-star, so that means collab gacha monsters are always very useful, so she's going to be very strong. So I'm really happy about that. And Mars, I'm actually kind of surprised Mars isn't the 6-star because I think she's the more popular one, right? Other than Sailor Venus. I don't know. I'm not really sure about who's popular, but I would have thought that Sailor Mars would be the 6-star, but she's a 5-star, but she's going to be strong. So, and the 5-star monsters are usually really easy to get when you roll the collab gacha, so you're definitely going to get Mars and Jupiter, so that's awesome. So of course Tuxedo Mask is going to be in this collab as well, and he's going to be a monster that we can pick up for free, but you have to complete some missions. And of course, if you complete these missions, you will not only be getting Tuxedo Mask, you'll be getting some items as well. This means orbs, stamina potions, you get a stick, the appleberry stick, and then some turtles as well. So definitely do these missions so that you can max luck Tuxedo Mask. Now of course he's gonna be a 6-star monster because you can max luck him, but they did not reveal what type he is, what his abilities are in strike shot, so we have to wait for the collab to happen in order to see that, unless they reveal a video, which I'm pretty sure they will. So Tuxedo Mask is definitely a monster you probably want to max luck because he's probably going to be pretty useful, because usually these free monsters that they give out during these collabs are really useful. So now let's go ahead and talk dungeons, and obviously this is going to be all the villains from the very first season. Queen Bediru is going to be one of the dungeon monsters. She's going to be a 6-star dark monster. They never reveal the abilities of these monsters until the gameplay video is up on their channel, and the dungeon gimmicks and stuff like that they don't reveal until the day of release. So we have to wait and see for this, for the gimmicks and stuff for this dungeon. Same thing with the other ones. So Kun Suaito is also going to be a 6-star, and he's going to be a light type. And then we have Jedaito, he's going to be a fire type. And then Nefuraito is going to be a wood type, and Zoa Saito is going to be a water type. And these two are going to be the 5-stars, so they're going to be permanently in the event as long as this collab exists. So you can farm them anytime you want. But I'm pretty sure these two, as well as Jodaito, Kun Suaito, and of course Queen Bediru, are going to be ascension materials for each other, as well as Sailor Moon, so definitely farm them. And then we also have another quest which is going to be interesting because you can actually get a lot of cool prizes if you complete this quest multiple times. So let's go ahead and talk about Queen Matilia. So Queen Matilia is a dungeon where you cannot get any drops. Like, she is not obtainable, so you won't be able to play as her, but this quest allows you to unlock Sailor Moon costumes for Monster Strike monsters. So depending on how many times you clear it, you get a costume for a specific monster. So let's go ahead and check out those costumes. So the first costume that they revealed is for Alice, and she is going to be dressed up as Sailor Moon. Looks really, really cute, and she kind of looks like Sailor Moon because of her hair color and her design. But then we have Hodai, who's gonna be dressed up as Sailor Mercury. I love this. Hodai is actually one of my favorite designed monsters in this game, so I love it. I love the twin tails on her. And then you have Himiko as Sailor Mars. She looks great. I mean, she looks great for in that outfit. She kind of looks like her with her black hair and everything as well. So I have two Himiko, so I can have Sailor Mars Himiko's team. And then we have Ibaraki Doji as Sailor Jupiter. She looks apart. She has lightning abilities, so a great choice. And then Murasame as Sailor Venus. This is actually kind of interesting. I didn't think they'll give Murasame a new sprite, but they did. And then they're going to give Yomi Tuxedo Mask. Pretty cool, right? I'm pretty sure female fans are pretty happy about this because Yomi is actually a really a fan favorite when it comes to dungeon monsters. But great looking costumes. What's really cool about this is that if you don't have the monster, like I actually don't have Alice or Ibaraki, but if you clear the dungeon multiple times, get their costume, you will still have it. You just have to get the monster in order to exchange it. And what's really cool is that you can actually, you know, change back and forth to the original design to the Sailor Moon design for free. So whenever you want, you can you know, change back. But love the new Sailor Moon collab designs. I kind of wish they did this with other collabs too. So maybe we can expect something like this in the future for future collabs. So the last thing that they're adding for this collab is new good job stickers. So all the Sailor Scouts as well as Tuxedo Mask will be there, and you can just basically get this by clearing missions, so definitely do that. And yeah, it's actually pretty cool because none of the other collabs had this, so it's really interesting that they're doing this just for Sailor Moon. So I think they're gonna start doing this for future collabs, so look forward to that. But great, now I can actually put Sailor Jupiter as my good job sticker. But no, that's about it. There's actually no information on when the release date is for this collab, but I'm pretty sure they'll announce it on the next Monster Strike news, which will be on the 15th, so look forward to that. And I just can't wait to see what they show us on the gameplay videos, because we'll finally get to see their full stats, how they work. They'll give us some hints on what dungeons they work well in, stuff like that. So we have to wait until those gameplay videos appear on the channel to see how good these monsters really are. But that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys are Sailor Moon fans, then this is probably the time to play. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters.